Hi Jeff and Kathy, I'm Ben with Hogan Homes, and I'm going to videotape the contents of your house for you to review. I hope it's not too traumatic. I'd like to thank you for your business, and hang on for the ride. We're going to walk around the house on the outside, and then we'll take care of the inside. This is being filmed by Luke Azevedo. Here's the debris that's still left from outside the house, chain link fence and some wood, planter box, items like that. And then we'll just walk this way. We've got the basketball hoop, backboard broken, and we have a 26'4" by 36'6" main house with a 16'4" by 36'6" addition put on. We've got a wraparound deck with a porch on a gable end and some small decks built to add grade. The home is a traditional vacation type with a wood T111 siding, cantilevered beam decks and porch overhangs, shingled roof. The home is stained, it's an all wood exterior, and it has been deteriorating and vandalized, as you can see. Items that are still outside here are a log pile. There are some home and garden tools, some lawn furniture, some additional fencing, and I'm kind of walking around here. There's some items that have been removed from the house that are now outside. Picture frame, stereo, and some bagged items. Looks like automotive in nature. Storm door has been broken. The front door was kicked off the hinges. The home has been damaged by vandalism on the upper deck with the railings, and the lattice work in the railings has been kicked out. No boarding up has occurred to the best of my knowledge. We have some items that have been moved, some additional furniture, patio furniture. This side of the house is relatively unscathed in this area. An at-grade deck, approximately 12 by 12. Watch your step. We've got a little bit of beginning of vandalism here, broken glass. These appear to be Anderson windows, fixed units with glider windows over top. Oh, wait, go inside from there. A little bit of the view from the outside. Items have been smashed off the outside in this area. Some electrical conduit's been removed. A window or a light next to the window has been knocked off, and contents have been scattered about out here. Windows up there. We have some broken windows from the inside out. Again, Anderson windows, casement in style. Additional debris from a former pool location, and we have some graffiti inside, spray painted on the glass. The home is exhibiting signs of rot along the sills. This is part of the issue with rebuilding, as well as settling of the fixed glass windows due to rot and deterioration from the inside with the rest of the windows. And this is the area of the fire inside the house on the second level. The electrical service has been disconnected, and the overhead wires will be removed in the coming week. The water meter is being removed this week, and the utilities will be preserved after disconnection from the house. The shed, which is fully loaded, part of what is slated to be removed. I believe these look like contents from the yard. Have been tossed in addition to home and garden supplies, pool supplies, and some other owner contents. It appears that some of the cleanup was done and performed and executed into the building itself. The former pool location appears to also be the location of the septic system, which every effort will be made to preserve that for future use, and heavy equipment will be restricted from traveling on that. This side of the house, we have a penetration in the roof, I believe from the firefighters. We also have small animal damage and intrusion on the corner of the overhang, as well as some broken windows and screens. The stairs are still attached to the home, and the second level is accessible from the front porch and the stairs without a problem, as well as access to the house from the small 10 by 20 at-grade deck. Access is still available to the house, unencumbered at this point. Again, it appears the yard was cleaned up and placed in the house. Leave that open. We'll be coming back through here. Alright, some of the fence is damaged, and the contents of a safe have been drug outside. The fire safe has been opened. Appears to be nothing inside of any value at this point. In the front door, down the foyer, a lot of outside debris as well as interior contents appear to have been shifted around the building. We have mold on the walls, on the wood paneling, on the left, at the far end, and as we can see, quite a few contents. Water damage on the heating elements, and water damage to the furniture. Wood ceiling, planked and beamed. Wood floors, or tile and wood, and wood upstairs. Carpeting. Mold in the carpet. Mold on the walls. Paintings, fire damage, smoke damage, lights, some heat damage, and back in here, wall furnishings, smoke damaged, and mold growth everywhere. Wood floors, water damage, approximately 6 inches of buckling on a 2 1/4 inch oak. It's a 1x6 tongue and groove wall finish throughout the house, with what appears to be a 2x6 tongue and groove ceiling finish everywhere. We have all the windows torn out and blown out here. Furniture. We have fire damage, we have water damage on furniture. All the windows, the trapezoid windows at the gable end have been broken. We have signs of vandalism on the sliding doors. Smoke and heat damage up high. This is the living room. We have heat damage along the beam, the ceiling fan, all the track lights, the wall mounts. We have the stereo components and the air conditioning on the far wall, as well as all the pictures have been destroyed. And the firebox has been torn open around the fireplace. That appears to not be the source of ignition, although the heat was enough to melt the furnishings at the tops of the cushions. We have mounts that have been moved recently in the last week. Stereo equipment damaged from the fire. All the furnishings appear to be a loss in this area. The organ, wall hanging. Ceiling's been ventilated by the fire department and has not been closed off. demolition of the fireplace has occurred. Not sure where that came from or when. Do not know if that's vandalism. What's the nails right next to you? Contents include magazines, home furnishings, carpet cleaning kit, chairs, more cabinetry, records, more stereo equipment, miscellaneous home furnishings, more wall hangings broken, Native American blanket. We have broken table leaves, windows, quite a few magazines, wall hangings, wood carvings, and household cleaning tools, brooms, vacuum, another, what I thought was a mount, stereo equipment, destroyed. Okay, moving into the dining area. The table has been broken. All the glass panes have been smashed out of that. That appears to be a vandalism. The rest is fire damage, the walls, the beams. Items have been removed from the beam and thrown about the house. We have the slot machine next to the organ. Appears to have been destroyed. Floors, again, in the kitchen, unidentifiable. The hardwood has been wet and has jumped up approximately 6 inches in the area of the transition from dining to kitchen. As evidenced by all the outdoor organic matter, the ceiling is open and the roof has been open since the fire, allowing leaves, animals, rain, and any windborne debris to get into the house. Skylight in the kitchen is open. Has been propped open and is allowing water to intrude as well. Structural damage from the fire appears to be minimal. Most of the damage is the deterioration since then and the mold growth that accompanied the firefighting efforts. Tile countertops, what appears to be an oak cabinet with a standard overlay. Upper cabinets, contents removed, microwave pulled out. Things have been another penetration in the roof. Post fire with a chainsaw. It's apparent the refrigerator was open during the fire. And all the contents from the kitchen have been removed from their respective cabinets and pulled out onto the floor. It is a tile floor, apparently terracotta in look. A cooktop with a downdraft vent system was on the countertop. The range is missing. And all the cabinetry is destroyed and has mold growth inside of it. The dishwasher has been dislodged and vandalized. as well as an island countertop, remotes from a number of electronic devices located in the kitchen, as well as moss growth and mold as well. Furniture in the nook area, just about decimated. The fire was pretty hot here. Turkey mount on the walls, cuckoo clock, stereo speakers were all burned. All the windows have been smashed out, including the one in the kitchen. And just pan your way through here, up and down. There is some tile walls, and a backsplash. Wood, tongue and groove elsewhere on the ceiling and the walls. Predominant finish inside the house is wood. The house is approximately 3,000 feet in size, almost 1,500 per floor. More contents dislodged before and after the fire. The home shows evidence of intrusion on a consistent basis since I've been here the last 3 times. Stereo equipment. A large speaker assembly, as well as some other equipment unidentifiable at the moment. Couch, love seat, end tables, chair, 4 speakers. What's it now? Right in front of you. Glass table broken. All the light fixtures in this area of the house have been destroyed, either from vandalism or fire. Anything of value, get a good look at it. Television here.
Where is it?
Big screen television. This is the base. The rest of it is melted. Electronic units there. Again, unidentifiable. Common area of the house, predominantly open, posted beam type construction, circa 1970s. Hallway made leading to the bath and the master. Smoke, heat, and mold damage, with some items missing from the walls as well. Stereo components, half bath, mold damage on all the walls, mold growth essentially on every surface. Smoke damage, minimal vandalism, penetration in the roof, and more mold. One additional mount. And various home furnishings. Cast iron tub with a tile surround. Standard vanity base with a cultured marble top. Standard porcelain toilet. Mirrored medicine cabinet and bath fan for exhaust. All wood finishes interior as well. Into what we presume to be the master bedroom. Household contents everywhere on the floor. The wood floor is buckled again in this area. Contents seem to be strewn about for vandalism. Minor smoke damage in this area. Alright, go slower as you go around. Don't make them see something. Closet. Some personal effects, clothing, shoes, mold covered. More stereo equipment. Personal records, phone bills, predominantly. Some videotape units. Windows broken out with a hole in the roof from firefighter ventilation. Leaf litter. Television. Armoire. Everything has mold on it. The floor is soaking wet. Bags of items too wet to identify. The mount is deteriorated. Appears to be animals, rodents chewing on it. Air conditioning, wood finishes again, carpet on the floor, personal items everywhere. Into the master bath. Appears to be smoke damage in this area. Coming from the kitchen. Water damage in the roof. Tile countertops, tile whirlpool surround. Anderson windows, cranked out and open. Single lav, cabinet with a cubby. Built-in mirrored medicine cabinet, light fixtures. Closet for linens. Minimal household goods in there. Wood finishes, a heater, electric heater, tiled shower, mold and soot damage. Post-fire vandalism. Wall boards have been removed. Doors have been kicked out. The jamb is broken off. Heat lamps in the ceilings, recessed lights, glass partition broken between tub and toilet area. Upgraded porcelain toilet, wood seat. Let me shoot this off from this angle. For vandalism. I'll get the bedroom from here. Home furnishings. covered in mold. Appears that all the drawers have been emptied and ransacked. Nightstands are emptied. And everything appears to be placed on the floor. Stereo equipment. Air filter. Air conditioner. Shoot through all the floor areas too if you've got it. If you haven't. More stereo components. Disc changer, a receiver, water damage and mold. And the painting pulled off the wall, covered in mold. Box of moldy. Files spilled open. Some personal information. Appear to be medical records. Bank statements. I would certainly advise having a credit check to see if there have been any attempts made to hijack credit. There are some personal records here that may want to be recovered. Records from the service, bank records. These items should be recovered. Into the den in the front. Numerous videotapes. Electronic equipment vandalized. Mold growth. More equipment. Stand back and shoot this whole thing, kind of panning back and forth, maybe from the corner over here.
Yeah.
Extensive collection of video tapes and CDs. Smoke damage in the room, heat damage. More equipment. Additional equipment. Patch cords, miscellaneous boosters, cable box. Window's been broken out. All wood finishes on the walls, the floor, and the ceiling. Cathedral ceiling. Every room except the master bath has a cathedral ceiling on the second floor. Album collections, speakers, telephones, more albums. There is no water damage in this room. This appears to be the only room in the house that does not have water damage or extensive mold, although there is mold on the walls. Okay, that's it for this level. To the right. Turntable. Here's the home furnishings were staged here to be removed from the house. Also appears to be some outdoor patio furniture in this area. Relatively new hot water heater. Bedroom. First bedroom on the right. Stacked with items. Where's the list? Just make sure you get everything. Broken pictures. And again with the mold. Can we get in there?
Yeah.
Personal effects and household goods. Half a closet full of clothing. Items still on the walls and the ceilings. Christmas decorations. Photo albums. Moldy furniture. Slight water damage, items missing from the walls, personal effects. The room has been ransacked. Air conditioning unit in a box, nightstand, large bird cage, brand new mattress and box spring, moldy, multiple pictures.
Nice.
Dresser.
What is this?
I'm not sure. Maybe a humidifier. And it looks to be a box for a waterbed. No treatments. Stereo components. Speaker. Primarily Sony components.
All right.
Storage under the stairs. Relatively undisturbed. Recreation room. Doors unlocked. Mounts on the wall. Mold. There used to be a desk, workstation, personal photos, pool table, equipment from the pool. Lots of exterior items here. Wood walls, wood ceilings, water damage, and mold growth. Pinball machine. Equipment closet. Completely loaded with mold. Laundry room beyond. Lots of fencing from the outside. Ladders, pool steps, toys. Most of the furnishings are broken. Speakers are damaged. Pool table's water damaged. Felt has mold growth. Lumber. Exterior materials throughout the room. The room is quite full. Maybe we can get in. We can go across the countertop here. Get that.
Give it a shot.
Home office equipment, fax machine, copier, printer, another desk, table, medical books, more audio equipment in the corner, box fan, bottle of propane. Again, numerous elements from the outside in the house. Speakers, dishes, boxes of household goods under the pool table, more audio equipment under the pool table, vintage. skeleton for Dr. Jeff on the table. Doesn't look like he made it. Backing out. Closet full. Bedroom full. Appears to be lumber from outside, piled high in the room, approximately 4.5 feet in depth. Mold growth on the walls.
Yeah,
Remnants of a television. Lots of vandalism.
Something sticky on this floor over here.
TV stand into the half bath. Bottle of wine. Danger everywhere. Tile on the walls. Ceiling is tiled. Drop down from water damage. Mold growth everywhere. Dehumidifier.
Sticky.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky, right. We're back into the rear jacuzzi room of the home. Damage to the television. Water, everything water damage. Speakers. Audio equipment. Vandalism to the equipment to operate the jacuzzi. Drop-in ceiling is falling down. And some severe water damage and mold growth. Windows have been broken. Evidence of spray paint on the windows. More wood from the exterior of the home, placed inside the home. Get that on the painted glass there.
What's that?
What had been the swastika.
Oh.
Scraped clean. Everything is wet and moldy. No stereo equipment. Pioneer and brand. Patio furniture. Lawn furniture. Back to the sauna. Everything is wet, moldy, and squishy. Apparently the party room. Candles, beer, wine.
I think those are
There, keep the walls.
the
Candles taped to the walls. This was the voodoo room. Huh? Get the floor all along here.
Yeah.
Cases of wine. There's gotta be more stereo equipment somewhere. Contents of a freezer dumped down. 4 cases of wine. There's more stereo equipment. House fan. Freezer chest. Reclining chair. We'll not open that.
That.
Right. Household goods stacked high. And all the yard furniture in the house. You get the wall there with all that broken glass, mold. Some serious mold growth. Unrepairable. Let's shoot from this way back. Give it a pan.
Stuff on my camera.
Kiddie pool.
Where are we going?
Out.
Alright.
Fresh air. Yeah, there you go. Get the gutters, get it, anything damaged. You know, patio furniture, broken glass.
Yeah.
patch cords, overcoats. Okay.
Over here.
I'm gonna do the same thing back on the other corner. Trying to get a rock.
Yeah.
Get up on a rock and get as high as I can. But see if we can get. From the outside in again on the left hand end of the house from the at-grade deck in the game room.